Today we are talking about the 1.5 liter inline 4-cylinder Ecoboost. This engine has nothing to do with the newer 1.5 liter inline 3-cylinder Ecoboost that can be found in a lot of the 20 up SUVs, Bronco Sports, things like that. These two engines are totally different, so I want to make that a note right off the rip. The 1.5 liter Ecoboost, the 4-cylinder version that we are talking about today, began production in 2014 in the Ford Fusion, and the engine was used in the Ford Fusion from 2014 to 2020. It was also used in the Ford Escape from 2017 to 2019. The 1.5 liter is pretty much a downsized version of the 1.6 liter Ecoboost. It received a few updates that the 1.6 liter did not have, such as an exhaust manifold integrated into the cylinder head. The 1.5 is also a double overhead cam engine, a common theme among newer Ford engines. These engines were not powerhouses, producing a little under 200 horsepower and about 200 foot-pounds of torque. As you can see here, these engines are not the greatest in the world. They have a detrimental issue. If you start losing coolant and have a misfire on startup, almost every single time, the engine is going to need to be replaced. The 1.5 liter, along with the rest of the inline 4-cylinder Ecoboost engines from Ford, have these weird slits for coolant passages between each cylinder. Luckily for 1.5 liter owners, there is an updated engine block. Seems like we always have an updated something from Ford because they screwed it up at the factory. This new block, gets rid of the slit and replaces it with a much more reliable design. I've actually never seen one of the new design blocks have the same issue. Ford updated the block sometime in about 2019, so you lucky owners out there with 2020 Fusions avoided the fate of all the other 1.5 owners. For those of you unlucky enough to need an engine replacement, you are at least lucky enough to only need a short block in the case of the 1.5. For example, 2.0 Ecoboost, Ford recommends you replace the entire long block, which is a good bit more expensive than just a short block. If you do not own a 1.5 liter, I would probably keep it that way unless you buy one with the updated engine block, 2020 models, or one of the older ones that has been replaced, with an updated block. If you are having 1.5 liter coolant intrusion issues in your vehicle, I would expect a repair cost between $5,000 to $7,000 depending on your location. This cost can greatly increase if you need or want to replace other parts such as the turbo while you're already there. So there you have it, the 1.5 liter Ecoboost. Come up with something better to close out the video is what I have written here at the end. So I think that's pretty much how we're going to wrap this one up. Peace out, guys.